Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the penultimate game of the regular season. This one between the Sheridan Bruins and your Humber Hawks. Before we get that going, the penultimate game is also known as Senior Day. So at this time, we would like to honor the seniors for your men's soccer team. First, Daniele Clemente. Daniele embodies the definition of leadership through example. His feisty, hard-working style has always motivated the rest of his teammates to achieve more. A key piece in the midfield, whose work ethic and his leave-it-all-on-the-field attitude makes him one of the heart and soul pieces of this Humber squad. Ladies and gentlemen, two-time national champion, Daniele Clemente. Dominic Roberts. He has been an important piece of our defensive backline for 4 years. Dominic is an exciting player who has added an attacking flair to the defensive position. He has been a pleasure to watch on the pitch with his tremendous ball handling skills, his personality, and style of play that will be missed here at Humber College. Three-time national champion, Dominic Roberts. Eugenio Gatto. Eugenio's presence in goal will be difficult to forget. His shot-blocking, penalty-stopping abilities, and competitive personality has propelled the Humber men's soccer team to continued success. Ladies and gentlemen, four-time national champion, Eugenio Gatto. Boasiako, a stellar defender who has anchored our team for 5 successful years. As a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, his tenacious defending skills are known across the CCAA. His passion for Humber soccer will be very difficult to replace. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-time national champion, Kingsley Boasiako. Michael Agbuki, a prolific goal scorer in his time at the Humber College with 30 career goals. Michael has forever left his mark on this Humber men's soccer program as the second all-time leading scorer. His love for the game and goal-scoring prowess will be remembered for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2-time national champion, Michael Agbuki. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 senior class: Daniele Clemente, Dominic Roberts, Eugenio Garo, Kingsley Boasiako, and Michael Agabuki. Ladies and gentlemen, on deck it is the Sheridan Bruins and your Humber Hawks.
On air.
I don't know. It just doesn't come to my mind.
They need the kids with the 12. Joe Tijuana. He does not play. Monero's still there. Ristel, Fenton, East.
Oh, he's playing. We just went pants.
And 8 is Portillo. Who?
Number 8.
Yeah, he's playing. Number 8. He's Portillo though. He's not
What did I think? Oh, okay. I have to get these names down.
I got some serious games going here. Feel my bicep.
I'm stronger than you. God.
No, I got a real ball here. Growing. That's good.
Welcome, viewers, to Hawks Sports Network. We are live from the Ontario Soccer Center, where the 9-0 Humber Hawks will take on the 5-4 Sheridan Bruins. And of course, game 1 of 2 today, and we'll be beginning with men's varsity soccer. Mo Rashai here to call the game alongside my broadcast partner, Sydney Jackson. And Sydney, what do you think are the keys to victory for the Humber Hawks?
You know, I'd say the keys are passing a lot up the field and working as a team, and just getting a lot of shots on net.
So both captains here meeting in the middle for the coin toss. Of course, the last game of the regular season, and that is why there was a closing ceremony for the seniors. And so it'll be the Humber Hawks kicking things off here to start this game. And here is Jamie Scott. Of course, the last time these two teams played each other, Humber won 3-2. Sereno scored 2 goals, and Balicki also able to score 1. That's Bradley Fenton. And this is Joe Tituana getting the start today. So a lot of the key, staple, and marquee players on this Humber team not in the game, including Kingsley Boasieco and Janelle Hoylett. Baldassari, he's of course making a start here and having trouble getting a clean shot off there. Here's the throw in to Sereno to Balicki, and Balicki trying to take on a whole herd of Sheridan players. Cody Green passing it back to the defense. Risto, long pass to Jamie Scott. Scott back with the ball, looking for Fenton. And Sheridan, they're going to have to reset. Fenton still applying the pressure here.
You know, that's one thing about Humber is that they always put on the pressure for sure to make sure that the defenseman of the other team that they're playing is on their toes.
And Rista Hill just ends up kicking this one out, so a throw in now for the Bruins. that one's going to go off the Sheridan player just before it was about to head out on Humber. So Humber, they're going to get a throw in now, and a bit of wind here, but still nothing like the past 2 home games for this team. A lot of bad weather that they've been facing. So the Humber Hawks, they will take this one. Fenton was almost on the verge of intercepting that pass from the keeper, but Sheridan, they have the ball and they're going to play it down the field. So it'll be Jamie Scott who will throw it in just in front of the goal line. Fenton gets the ball knocked off his legs there. This is Rashawn Walks, and his shot easily stopped there by the keeper. Fenton, he's able to get the ball off the defender. Had a great chance to score one, but of course not able to convert.
It was the right idea and the right pressure. Just very unlucky there.
So it'll be Cody Green who ends up throwing it into Sereno. Sereno making some moves there. The shot is saved there from Fenton from going out. Ends up tripping there. Humber still with the ball. Now with Jamie Scott who takes a shot. No deflection, it seems.
I think they may be calling it a corner.
So they will say it was deflected. So a corner kick for the Humber Hawks. And it'll be Claudio Sereno taking this one, the second-year player. It was initially headed there by Medeiros, but goes behind him, and no shot on target there, so the goalkeeper will take it for a goal kick now.
Yeah, he was in a great place to take the head, but sometimes it just deflects off the wrong way for sure. It's unlucky.
And that's Portillo taking on the play there, so Portillo will end up drawing the foul. Medeiros will kick this back to Titawana, who swings it around to Risto. Scott, they're looking for Fenton there. Both times they're trying to give it to him outside the box, but Sheridan fighting it down both times. And Jamie Scott taken down on the play there, but it was whistled down before. kick there was intended for number 13, Nicholas Mija, but Nicholas Mejia, but he was not able to get that pass, and it will be Risto playing it back to the keeper, Frenetti. Mejia intercepting that one initially. Scott gets taken down on the play, no whistle.
Looks as though both teams are really finding angles to get those passes really well.
And Mejia, he finds the open player there. Great save from Frenetti. So Sheridan having their best scoring chance in this game, shut down by the Humber keeper. So the 0-0 score still remains here just under the 10-minute mark. Risto, he's going to have to hustle and play this one back to the keeper. Sheridan now putting on some pressure themselves. Jamie Scott continuing to trail the player from behind, shoves him from the back. No whistle, so Jamie Scott, good tackle from him. Fenton, he's taken down. And once again, no call, so the referee letting both players play on here.
Seems as though Sheridan really wants this win here. They're really pushing hard and being really aggressive on the ball.
Sheridan, the third place team in their division, 5-4. Checo taken down on the play, so Cody Green ends up picking up a foul. So it'll be a free kick for the Sheridan Bruins. Might be a bit too far out the box to put on a threatening shot for the keeper, but we'll see how they play it. Easily stopped by the goalkeeper as it bounces right before entering his gloves. Tituana, good job faking that pass and making the Sheridan Bruins commit on the play, and he's able to now pass it down the field. Humber, let's see what they can do with that now. Ends up giving away on Sheridan's end of the field. Sereno ends up getting that one. Portillo with some good pressure, causing that mistake for Sheridan. It will be Jamie Scott now, taking a quick throw into Risto.
Both teams are really going back and forth with the passing here. They're both look like they're very equal at this game right now.
Fenton looking for Scott there. Scott is able to hold it in. Yes, he is. Now has to make his move around the defender, not able to do so. So it'll be a corner kick. Medeiros head one out. Medeiros, he's going to head this one out again. So just I was mentioning Mark Medeiros on that first corner attempt. He just hit it off the wrong way, off the header, and does the same thing here. But they are looking for him in the box.
It's the right idea for sure. It just it's unlucky with the ball bouncing a specific way.
Here's Fenton. The sliding tackle takes the ball off his legs there, so a throw in for Humber. They can quickly give it to Risto. Risto has been doing a good job of passing right down the field, some long passes. Switches end there for Cody Green.
Yeah, he does a great job with holding onto the ball, not panicking as well, for sure.
And here come the Hawks. Fenton, he was taken down just as he was making his run. And I believe the referee will end up calling it a free kick on that play. So it'll be a free kick for the Hawks. Sereno and Fenton both there.
Looks as though the wind might take this, or it could be beneficial. Either way, they're gonna look to put it on net.
So it looks like Sereno will take the shot. He does so, gets it on net. Easily stopped there by the keeper as it took a couple of bounces before arriving on net. Long kick down the field. Fenton, nice pass there to Tituana, who gives it off to Portillo now. And here come the Humber Hawks on the attack. It's quickly stopped there from the Bruins, but right back on the attack off that interception. Good clean tackle, it seemed initially there from Portillo. He's not going to disagree with that call there. So a free kick for the Sheridan and Bruins in their own end of the field.
Some great passing by Sheridan for sure, switching the field as well. They're really looking to carry up as a team.
Balicki comes back to help his defense, but it's Tituana who makes the play, and here is Balicki now with the ball. Looking for Cody Green, and Cody Green, he's taken down on the play, so he will get a free kick. Quickly taking that free kick, and they give it to Jamie Scott, who's looking for Fenton. And Fenton, he gets his pass intercepted. Scott was looking towards Risto for that throw and ends up giving it to Fenton. His long pass intercepted again, so Bradley Fenton, Getting a lot of touches here earlier in the game, just some passes not able to get through. Good defense there from Medeiros. Clean sliding tackle and knocks the ball off the offensive player. Sheridan, a couple of Sheridan players down on the field, no call. Referee is consistent with those calls though, letting them play on. And here come the Humber Hawks. Sereno now to Baldassare. He's taken down. Another no call on the play, and they're going to actually end up giving it. So it looks like the referee was trying to play the advantage there. They end up going to give the call to Humber though. So Hawk players are approaching the referee trying to get some clarification. It looks like that foul will indeed be called on Humber. So Sheridan, they finally get the call they're looking for, just not in the position they want it to be in their own ends of the field. Humber now on the attack. Baldassare ends up slipping a little bit on the ball there, so puts the attack on halt here for the time being. Looking for Baldassare, long run from him.
It was the right idea for that ball for sure. Just didn't get to his player.
Medeiros, he's going to cut that one off and ends up hitting it out of bounds. Another strong play defensively from Medeiros. He's come up big for the Hawks so far. And Humber, they're just going to be patient with it as they pass it back in the defensive end.
Yeah, as you were saying, it's a great job to be patient for sure, so you don't want to panic and give the ball away. You want to keep the ball as long as possible so that you're able to move up the field as one.
Both players get tangled up there. Referee's going to end up calling that foul on Sheridan. So it's Tituano who got his leg tangled up there with another player. Sereno also in the middle of that frenzy. Risto, another nice long pass there, just doesn't get to the intended man. Collected by the keeper on the edge of the box, was thinking about throwing it in quickly there. Will hold on to the ball and allow his team to set up in their formation. Sereno, nice pass to Fenton. Fenton, the through ball to Baldassare. He's open, and he's just not able to get enough on it with his left foot there. Keeper stretching out and making a good save.
It's a great ball and great run for sure. Just was unlucky when he didn't get a foot on it right.
That time gets the header, but Baldassare not able to get that one to go. So Baldassare, back-to-back good chances. Not able to get Humber on the board though. So 0-0 game as we almost enter the 23rd minute of the first half. Sereno intercepts that pass from the keeper. And just some desperation play from the defense, just having to kick it out for the corner kick. Now the cross in the box, Baldessare, his header off the mark once again. So it will be a goal kick here. Humber continuing to press the action though. They're definitely looking to get on board here and get on board first.
Yeah, both teams are actually doing a great job with pressuring and really a passive game for sure.
That time Sheridan not able to get on the attack as the pass sails out of play. And they're going to tell Jamie Scott to move closer to where the ball was played. So he ends up throwing it to Fenton, and they're going to say Fenton was tugging on the jersey there. So he'll get a foul called on him. So this is Anthony Wright set to take this free kick with Fenton. The only man providing a wall here with the ball way outside the box, and it looks like Wright will actually not end up taking this one. Pass there to Medeiros, and Fenton, he is taken down on the play from behind. Holding onto his ankle there, looks to be okay. Surprised there was no call there. Risto passing to Scott, who touches it off. That's Fenton, another pass of his intercepted. Just a bit too much giveaways for Humber as they try to get the ball past the midfield line. Not able to get their offense going. They've still been able to get a few shots on target, but of course they're knotted up at 0-0. Let's see if the Hawks can get something going here. They're attending that long pass to, I believe, Baldessare. Keeper, he just ends up kicking it right out. So Humber going to get the throw in, and you're going to get the ball right back. Plays it to Cody Green. Cody Green taken by two players there.
Humber wasted no time there. It was a right idea to push the ball up for sure, fast enough so that the other, Sheridan doesn't expect it.
And another tackle. This time Jamie Scott taking the brunt of that hit. So the physicality for Sheridan picking up here. Might be be trying to match Humber's pace in doing so, but still this offensive team, a lot of offensive options, and you see another tackle there, this time Sereno. He will make that one, so chippiness of this game continues to increase. And Sheridan, they're looking for some support as they try to get it past midfield. That bounce almost coming back to cost Humber. They end up playing it. Goalkeeper looking for the open man there. Sheridan back with the ball initially. Here's Humber on the attack with Baldessare. And Maliki will be called offside.
Looks as though both teams are playing more aggressive than usual.
Sereno. Excuse me, Portillo there. So Humber not able to get the ball to the other end of the field. They're still playing on the right side here, just continuing to maneuver their way closer and closer to the net though. Go with Maliki now. Green. And here is the cross. Baldessare, he was near that one, but still no trouble for the keeper as he plays it easily. Scott to Fenton. Gives it to Portillo. And here come the Hawks in the box. And the pass intended for Baldessare is intercepted. So Sheridan now, they're going to try to go on the counterattack here. Humber players hustling back.
Sheridan's doing a great job with keeping up with Humber here. They're really pushing the pressure, and they're really trying to create more things offensively.
Definitely seems the Bruins are being as efficient as they can with their opportunities, but tackle there, so Humber will get the free kick. So it'll be Medeiros taking this free kick, trying to play it to the other end of the field. They're able to do so with Jamie Scott now with the ball. Scott having a lot of room there to maneuver his way around. Sereno still with the ball. Good job of keeping up with it, but just too much numbers for him to take on as Sheridan now on the counterattack.
Yeah, Sheridan has a lot of people that come back for sure. They're playing offensive and defensively as well.
course, we saw a similar strategy be played by the Cambrian Golden Shields. And that was Humber's last game, of course. We saw Cambrian really pack it in defensively. We're playing for the tie there. But here comes Sheridan. But once again, Humber just not able to let them do much on their attack. Ball is taken out. Bristow. Good job of playing it down the field, and it'll be Jamie Scott with the throw-in. Looking for Bristow, and he will give it to him. Bristow right to Scott. Sereno to Fenton. Fenton now had 3 players from Sheridan approach him, so he'll have to play it back here. Humber is going to be forced to reset. Portillo's, his pass was intercepted. Sheridan with some numbers, and it's number 17 there for Sheridan. Not able to control that one, but here they come once again. Long pass. Baldassare looked to be offside, and yeah, they're going to call that one back. So Baldassare well offside there. Quickly played by Sheridan. Actually caught Humber off guard there.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job with that as well as the counterattacks, the same as Humber as well.
Fenton making a good play on the ball there. So here they come. Sereno, long shot, and that might be a case of the wind. Just carrying that ball over the crossbar.
Yeah, he had the right idea for sure for kicking that ball at the net. He had an opening lane.
So we just entered the 35th minute. 0-0. Here's Tituana to Scott to Fenton. Fenton, he's got some space, so he's going to move closer to the box. Ends up taking the shot. And that time Humber ends up hitting it out off an attempted tackle there from Portillo.
The one thing about Humber is that they always get to the ball first. They always want it more than the other team for sure.
So here's Scott. They're going to play it to Fenton. Just a little 2-man game there from both players. And here's the cross in the box. Good job defensively there from Sheridan. Just to head it out the box. And they might need to just clear it out. They're going to just do so with some good passing, though, it seems. And that's a tackle there right in front of the referee, who had a perfect view of that one. Makes a good call on that play. And Fenton, he is well offside. He was the only player there down on the field, so an easy call there from the linesman. like when both teams are able to get the ball past the midfield line, they do just end up turning it over. So not much going offensively. Let's see if they're able now. Humber able to get a sustainable offensive possession going here. Throw to Risto. We've seen Risto make a couple of good long passes. Let's see how he's going to play it here. He is looking for the same long pass, that time for Baldessare. Humber still with it. Fenton in the box. Great save there from the keeper off a good shot from Bradley Fenton.
Nice try, but if he held onto the ball a little bit longer, he might have been able to pop it in on the other side or make a move around the goalie there.
So Humber now with about 4 or 5 really good chances in this game. Still looking for that first goal. Sheridan, they just look to be happy passing it around here, but here they go, switching ends. Here is Rashawn Walks. Back to Walks. Rich low. And here is Tanisha Tuso.
Sheridan did a great job there with the give and goes and the passing. It really kept Humber on their toes for sure.
So the pass, or the cross I should say, from Tanishi Tuso was hit by Humber, so they will get a corner kick. We saw Humber, they had a couple of good chances off corners with Mark Medeiros heading in. You see Medeiros now on defense, this time heading it out. So it looks like the ball is just finding Medeiros' head off these corner kicks, no matter which way it's being played, and the ball goes out there for a goal kick. So we are in the 40th minute, about 5 minutes or so left in this first half. Field opening up a bit here for Sereno, and they're going to give it to Scott. Good move from Scott, getting past one defender, but he's met by another, and just too much for him to overcome that time. Anthony Wright, number 6 for Sheridan. Just waiting to get word from the referee to when he can resume play. Looks like we're good to go. Not sure what the stoppage was for that time, but nevertheless, play resumes and it'll be a throw in. And it'll be for Sheridan again with Wright set to take it once again, just this time a bit closer now to the midfield line. A long throw in from Wright. It was nicely placed there, but Humber, you see them. Good defensive pressure as Jamie Scott was able to get that. And a foul is called just on the edge of the box there.
This could be very crucial for Sheridan here.
Yeah,
they're really gonna have a shot on net.
I have not seen Sheridan get too many shots on net. Every time they've gotten the ball in the box, we've seen the Humber defense do a good job of hustling back and just making life more difficult for them, but won't be able to do so here. The most pressure they can apply is from a wall set by the defense, and it looks like it'll be Fenton, Medeiros, Baldessare, and Tituano who will be setting it up. The goalkeeper, of course, will be telling them where they should be positioned, so he will not be screened. He'll have a clear vantage point of the ball, but still very good opportunity here for the Bruins.
They have a long wall here just to protect the other side of the net so that the goalie can more focus on a little bit of the middle and the far post.
Yeah, they're throwing Risto in there too, so more bodies now involved in that wall, and Risto, he ends up being the one deflecting it, so good job from the Humber defense and the goalkeeper communicating where they should be positioned. And you see Humber now, they'll have to be forced to now prevent the goal being scored from this corner kick. But of course, Humber playing big. Lucas Risto, the 6'2" midfielder, one of the taller players on this Humber roster. And you see Risto now making another strong defensive effort. A good pass to Fenton. Fenton held a little bit there. Play resumes. Baldessare now with the ball for Sereno, and Sereno taking a bit of a shove there on the Sheridan player. Referee saying play on.
This game is really back and forth. Both teams are both aggressive and passive.
Here's Fenton. He's onside. Only 2 defense back for Sheridan, and Sereno! Big shot stopped by the keeper, who just gets a glove on it.
It was a great pass and a great shot. Just the goalie was in great place to save that.
Sheridan's goalkeeper really stepping up big time. And that was a similar situation we saw actually in the Humber Cambrian game, where Cambrian's goalkeeper Dylan Rusin, he was arguably the player of the half, kept Cambrian in that game for as long as he could.
Looks like the short pass might be a faster way to just get the ball into the box.
And at the 45-minute mark, so the play will be stopped as the half ends. But a good back and forth game between these two teams thus far. 0-0 the score remains. So for Sydney Jackson and Moko Shoshai, we will see you shortly for the second half. out of bounds, but no call there. Tijuana passing it to Risto. And this is a substitution to make note of. It looks like Julian Mullen is in the game for the Humber Hawks to start the second half. Mullen, who actually is taking that throw. And it's also a sub to make note of in this second half. That's number 14, Dominic Roberts. Of course, Roberts has his efforts celebrated before the game started in the ceremony. One of the seniors on this team in his 5th year, of course. Good pass there, but not able to track it down. So the Humber Hawks are just going to look at that one as it goes for a goal kick.
Looks as though Humber is really stepping up a little bit of their game from the first half, for sure. They're looking like they want it more.
Sereno, he is going to be called offside, so just not able to time his run there. And it looks like one of the players who is off the field for Humber in the second half is number 17, Bradley Fenton. Fenton had a few good scoring chances, had a couple of passes of his intercepted as well, but still Fenton is out this game. So Humber, they're just changing things up, and they're going to hope that will result in a goal for them. Green, he's going to take on 2 defenders, and he's still able to get the pass off. The cross there is blocked. Well, good job from Cody Green setting up that play there.
Yeah, the way he held onto the ball there to not be in a panic, and the way he passed the ball, and everything was really settling. Green,
the 3rd-year player from Brampton, Ontario. Another quick pass off that corner kick. Sereno now with a long cross towards Risto, and the 6'2" Risto, he cannot go up high enough to get that ball. And are they going to say the Sheridan player is onside? Yes, they are. But you see good hustle once again from this Humber defense, just getting back and making a play on the ball. Was hit there on the chest. Humber gets the ball, and here's another sub to make note of. Another senior in the game for Humber in the second half, Michael Igboki. One of the staples on this team, of course, 30 goals scored for Igboki throughout his career. Good run there from Tuso, but the Humber defense coming up big again, and they're now on the counterattack. He did have the number advantage initially. Cross there for Igboki. He passes it off, and a huge save from the keeper.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with these saves. He's really getting in front of the ball there.
So Sheridan's keeper starting the second half with another big save, the same way he ended the first half. And you actually see me, he's taking a knee there, so a bit gingerly getting up there, a bit gingerly, I should say. Looks to be okay, so there'll be another player down on the field for Sheridan, and it's looking like that's Tuso. It will actually be Christian Checo, the 2nd-year player from Georgetown. So Checo. he will have to come out the game. And a substitution is already in play for him. So Humber just waiting for that sub to officially check in before they take this corner. And it'll be Roberts set to take it. That is a corner that goes all the way to the other end of the post. Still played in the box by Humber, but this time they give it up.
Looks as though Humber's really keeping the pace of the game here with the passing and the opportunities as well.
Here's Cody Green. He's going to play into the box. Good job finding the open man, Igboki. But he's going to get the ball off his feet there from the goalkeeper, who's charging into that one. Bruins on the counter-attack. What a diving play there from Tituana. One of the last lines of defense there. Throw in there. Bruins were initially able to play it in the box, but Humber now on the counter-attack. Here's Igboki, long run. It's only him and the keeper now. Igboki shot off the post and in the net. Michael Igboki, 31 career goals. And what a run that was. You see Igboki now, hands on his knees after hustling and making a great play.
You know, it all started from the defense there with that ball, and the run really, he was really focused, and he didn't have a lack of focus, so that shot could go into the net.
And on senior day, it's very fitting to see the senior Michael Igboki, the fifth-year player, score that one and placed perfectly right off the post. So 1-0, the Humber Hawks, they finally get on the board here as we enter the 54th minute. So you see Sheridan now, they're going to increase their pace of play, right back on the attack. And Cameron Critchlow was trying to block the throw in there with the hand. Of course, this is not volleyball or basketball. Critchlow, not sure how he was able to get away with that motion, but referee did not call that one back. And it was Jamie Scott who actually took a tumble there, but the referee will call this back, saying it's a throw in. So long throw in there from Cody Green. And here come the Bruins now. They quickly give it away, though, as their attack was just about to manifest there. Good switch of play there. Cody Green is going to allow Jamie Scott to play. Green is open on the wing if Scott needs to. He will pass it to him, but just not good communication that time from both players. He is not happy at all, but still Sheridan, they will get the ball.
Looks as though both teams are for sure putting more pressure on, and it looks like it's a different game now.
So it'll be Sheldon Rogers, number 5, taking this throw in. Pass is just out of the reach there, so Humber now back on the counterattack. Igboki. Nice drop-off pass there to Sereno. Going back to Igboki. Sheridan Bruin player just able to get the leg on that one to knock the ball down and able to cut off that pass. Would have been perfectly placed there for Igboki. That's a touch on the hand there. Late call by the referee. So that was Tuso who ended up getting that handball there. Humber, they will play it back off the free kick from Medeiros to Green, who will continue to play it back to the keeper now. Good header there from Risto.
He does a great job with reading the play for sure when the back end there.
Igboki looked to be onside, but the linesman saying he was offside. So he won't able to continue his run in. Sheridan, they will get the free kick now and they will play it back to Rogers. Pressure now coming on from Humber, and they force that turnover. Nice long pass, but this time no dispute on that call. Sereno well offside there. Good defense. Jamie Scott with the ball. Touch pass from Sereno there, was looking for Igboki. Igboki ends up getting a little bit of a tackle there, and play will be whistled down due to Igboki's tackle, so a free kick. Just under 60 minutes played in this one. 1-0 Humber Hawks after Igboki's goal.
Looks as though Humber's really changed from that goal there. Their confidence does look like they has been, I guess, a positive more here.
Tituano was looking for an open man, and he'll just take it on back to the defense. So a conservative play there from Tituano. Humber player tripped up on that one. No call. Sheridan, let's see if they're able to take advantage. And won't be able to do so as that pass goes straight to the keeper. Tituano, good pressure, ends up getting the ball, but passing it straight to Sheridan. But Sheridan, they need to get it out of their zone, and if they have any hopes of tying this game up or even taking the lead. Humber, they're just all over the Bruins. Portillo's pass there for Agboki. Roberts, he ends up hitting that one. Was taken down and ends up taking down the other player. Referee is really letting things go here.
The pressure from the forwards is really strong, and from Humber, they're really pushing more pressure for another goal.
So referee allowing these players to play with some freedom, as a couple of plays should have been stopped in my opinion, but of course Humber with a still in a good advantage position here with the corner kick. This time they will cross it in. Went off a few legs there, ultimately cleared out by Sheridan. Here's Jamie Scott, well inside the box, has time, gets the pass off, but it goes right over the net.
You know, it was the right idea for sure. They both had communication there, but it was just unlucky.
And we'll have two substitutions come into the game for the Sheridan Bruins. And a good sign to see here, as Christian Cheko will come into the game after he was taken out due to injury. And it looks like Jaron Price also set to check into the game. So it'll be Critchlow, number 19, coming out, and here is Price. He's going to come into the game officially for number 17. That is Tanishi Tuso, and Tuso, one of the better Sheridan players for them as this game has been going along, but of course taken out here. Might have expended too much energy. So he will catch a breather here, and Sheridan, now let's see what they'll do with two new subs and two fresh legs on the field. Here's the Aguilera. Portillo. Good pass. The Hawks had a good position there to maybe get on another goal, to tack on another goal, I should say, on the board, but not able to control it there, but they will get the corner kick.
Humber does a great job with their speed down the line for sure, and just keep working to get to either a goal or a corner.
So it'll be a corner kick for the Humber Hawks. And we've seen Humber now off these corners. They've been electing to take those short passes. We'll see how they play this one. Looks like they will be set to take it in to the box with a cross. There's a couple of players are positioned right down the middle there. So here comes the cross. Played perfectly. And Portillo, he's just not able to keep it in play. So the goal kick now. Trips up, but still able to come up with a pass there. Cody Green, he was tripped up right in front of the referee. So that time referee will call it back, was initially playing the advantage there. Medeiros going to take it to the other end of the field. They have Agboki there, open in the box. Good try. Trying to get the ball to the open man there. And Humber, they thought they would be able to get the ball back. Referee, or I say the linesman, going to Can't disagree with that one. Here's Risto. Good play there just to play it to the keeper and not risking anything there on the defensive end. And Humber, they'll actually end up getting the foul there after one of the Sheridan players were attempting to head the ball.
This could be Sheridan's opportunity here to keep it in the Humber zone.
Let's see what they can do here. They're going to try to cross it in, and it just goes to no Sheridan player. Lots of Humber players in that box. Here's Amiya. He pushes the player, and you see a lot of the Humber fans and varsity staff weren't happy with that one. So 68 minutes into the second half, Humber still with that 1-0 lead. Here's Igboki heading it, playing some keep up here. Just toying around here. But Igboki, he's having some fun here on senior day, and why wouldn't you, especially if you were able to get a goal as he has. And Medeiros, the big tackle from him. We'll see if he's carded on the play. But Medeiros wasn't really attempting to make a play on the ball that time, and the physicality continuing to increase here between both teams. And if you're the referee, this is maybe the time where you want to step down and show some authority, as he's given a lot of leeway towards the players. A good header there off a good cross, is just well wide of the net, but still almost good execution there for the Bruins.
Yeah, it was a great ball for sure there, but just unlucky.
Risto attempting one of those trademark long passes, just not able to get that one.
Sheridan seems to be trying to keep the possession of the ball more than Humber.
Cody Green, this time he's tripped up on the play. The referee will call that one. Medeiros and Cody Green just going to pass it back and forth here off that free kick. Humber now playing it up the field with Jamie Scott. And Scott initially looked at actually hit off his leg. Medeiros, good play there, splitting the defense. Both players going for the slide. Get tangled up, Medeiros sliding again. And Cody Green, big tackle from Cody Green. And they're actually going to end up calling that foul on Sheridan, so I think Humber got away with that one. As Cody Green, he went straight for the tackle and not the ball, but Sheridan, they made a lot of contact themselves, so still both these teams, some chippy play.
Great pressure and great hustle there. Was just unlucky.
Another Humber player taken down, no call, so here come the Bruins. And the Sheridan player, he's down and he is in a lot of pain there. That is Rashawn Walks. Maybe a cramp here, or they're going to bring the trainer here and they're going to try to stretch him out. And you can see he is in a lot of pain. Trainer just trying to stretch him out and maybe loosen up a cramp. So maybe an ankle injury here. Of course, we're just continuing to speculate. Not too sure, but we do know that he is in a lot of pain. Rashawn Walks, the first-year player from Brampton, and this is not what you want to see, especially the last game of the regular season. And he'll be coming off the field. Off the field by his teammate and the referee along with the athletic trainer, but Walk still not able to apply any weight and pressure, as you see him forcing to lie down there on the sideline, still in a lot of pain. And of course, we hope he's okay. Of course, while this is happening, two substitutions are coming into the game for the Humber Hawks. Number 21, Andy Motino, along with number 22, Alex Baez, and they'll be coming to the game for Jamie Scott and Sereno. So good job there from Jamie Scott and Claudio Sereno. Humber, we're going to make the sportsman-like play and give the ball right back to Sheridan after the injury.
Humber's still putting the pressure on.
75 minutes into this game, but due to that injury, you might see a little bit more extra time given by the referee, but still approximately 15 minutes or so left in this one, and Humber, if they're able to secure a win, they will go undefeated. And this time Ekboki now down on the field, but he gets up quickly. Free kick for Humber, and of course Humber will continue their long win streak against OCAA and CCAA teams. This team has really emerged as one of the best soccer programs in the nation. Long cross here. It goes in the net. Referee called a stop before it does, though. Well, the ball deflected in the net, and it's actually the goalkeeper for Sheridan. He's also down on the play. But I wonder what the whistle was called for as we see the replay here. Ogboki actually got a deflection there, but referee calls him back, and they might be saying it was a foul on Ogboki. I'm not too sure, though.
Looks as though he might have put his foot up a little too high or something like that. It looks like that's what he was trying to say.
But Ogboki, that would have been his second goal right off that deflection from the free kick. So Sheridan, they catch a break here. Still a 1-0 game. That goal does not count. Good play from the keeper, just clearing that one. And if you notice, you see the sun glaring towards the direction of the players. That could also play a factor in this one, along with the wind. Seems like we have not had the perfect combination of weather each time we've had a home game here in the past few weeks. But nevertheless, the Humber Hawks, they're carrying on business as usual for them as they have the lead 1-0. Risto, another long pass here. He gets it. They're onside. Motina with it, and Motina, he was completely open, just rushed that one off his left foot there. Hits it wide of the net.
He could have tried to control that a little bit, but I guess in his mind he was just pressure on from one of the defenders of Sheridan. But he could have taken a little bit of time since he was open.
So that would have been a great insurance goal for Humber, but Motina not able to convert and make it happen. But Humber will look to get back onto the attack, but they will start it off from the defensive end with Risto. Long pass to Cody Green. That's to Baez, who's going to give it back to Green. Of course, Baez subbed in just a bit earlier in this one. And here they come. Motina now with the cross. Ogboki. And his shot is wide. But you see Humber, despite having the 1-0 lead, they are not playing with any reservations here. Still looking to score more goals. Of course, the best offensive team in the OCAA. Mullen. Ogboki, he gets the ball off the Sheridan player, but referee will call it back. Here's Rogers. To D. Aguilera. And Sheridan, they're actually still able to get the ball past the midfield line after it seems like a lost cause there on defense. But what a defensive play there from Motina stepping up. Ogboki is going to try his best to save that one, but ball just going too fast for him to track down. So we're in the 80th minute now.
Looks as though Humber might be playing more defensive here just to not get a goal from Sheridan in their net, and they want to keep it 1-0 more like than 1-1.
Of course, Humber, they'll take a win any way they can. Of course, the last time these two teams played, as we mentioned, Humber, they won that game 2-1. Excuse me, 3-2. And that was on September 30th. So these Hawks, they've come a long way in this season. as they look primed to repeat as champions. Ball cleared out. The referee will call it back though, because the Sheridan player, he is down. And it looks like the Bruins player is continuing to be hurt as this game continues to progress. So I believe when Fernetti was coming out the net, he ended up hitting one of the Bruins players as he tried to make a play on the ball, and you see the after effects of that. And it looks like he is good to go. Good play there from Roberts, getting that pass through the Sheridan player's legs. A fancy play there, and you see Roberts back with the ball, still showing off that footwork. Still with the ball, trying to cross it in there. And look at the speed of Portillo. Has played every minute in this game and still looks as fresh as ever. Roberts in the box.
That was a great play, even though it was offside there.
And we'll take a look at the offside call again. You see Roberts had his shot blocked there. Here's Checo. And here come the Bruins. Not able to get much going that time. Pass going straight to the keeper. Green will clear this one right out. So Humber, they're just going to continue to play it safe, as they will try to hold on to this lead with about 6 minutes or so left in the game. Portillo passes it back to Medeiros. To Risto. And they're continuing to play it safe. Passing it around the defensive zone. Rogers. Risto has his jersey grabbed there, and a foul will be called by the linesman that time. And that pass quickly played off the free kick to Cody Green, goes out. And a substitution coming into the game for the Bruins. It will be Tanishi Tuso coming into the game. And it looks like a substitution also into the game for the Humber Hawks as Daniel Corcus, the first-year player from Bolton, Ontario. So he will close this game out. Green tackled on that play. And Cody Green, he's been on the receiving end a lot of those tackles from Sheridan. Medeiros, long kick down the field.
Looks as though Sheridan is still not giving up. They're still pushing that pressure.
Here come the Hawks, played in the box, and he passed there. Cut off, and it will be a corner kick for Humber. Roberts with that corner kick, and it hits the top of the net there. So from that corner kick, we go to a goal kick for Sheridan. Both Humber players that look like Bias and Corcus were attempting to make a play on the ball, ends up getting a foul called. Sheridan, you see them with some urgency now to get this game going as they look to tie this one up.
Yeah, they're not giving up on the play either. They're really, every time they get the ball, they really want to make the most of it.
That was D. Aguilar. And this is Baez right here. Baez, good job. Gets tripped up and a foul will be called on him, but you see Baez with some good hustle and some good footwork and was awarded with the free kick, and you saw Roberts giving a high five to his teammates for his efforts. Mullen, Humber, just expect them to continue to play it safe here.
Yeah, they just want to waste some time and just pass back and forth.
Here's Green for Corcus. Playing in the box. And a tough turnover there for Humber as they had the ball in the box. Baez ends up giving it away. Medeiros. Fine defensive effort from Medeiros as well throughout this game. Here's Corcus going through the legs of Rogers and not able to continue his run, but still Corcus not giving up on the play, this time applying the pressure. Of course, Corcus, he subbed in a few minutes earlier in this one, so you see him just expending his gas tank, I should say, just emptying it all out in the closing stages of this game. So the Sheridan Bruins got to get something going as Rogers passes it in. As we're entering the final minute or so left in this one. Rogers will hit this one. Bruins, they got to continue to apply the pressure. Hawks not making it easier for them. Referee, he blew the whistle, but he's not calling an end to this game just yet. Be a throw-in, I believe. So Amaya, number 15, he will throw it in. Long throw in the box. It's headed.
They were hoping for that body or put a head on it to get in the net.
And it was driven way down the field, so they continue to buy time. Agboki, let's see if he can just put a foot on it. He's actually able to do better than that. He keeps it in play. Still keeping it in play. It's just on the line there. And now the ball finally goes out. What the linesman will say, it will be a goal kick. But they really got to get something going here. Not much time will be left in this one, surely. Medeiros heads that one. Sheridan just trying to play it right down the field. Good tackle there. Roberts, now he's going to clear it out.
Humber's just going to want to clear it out here just to get the ball out of their zone.
And that's exactly what they continue to do here. Sheridan, now they're going to have to try to get the ball out of their defensive end. And they must do so quickly. So some desperation now for Sheridan as that pass does not go to the striker. So Sheridan, not good execution there. And the player was taken down. And that's a tough call, as looks like Agboki didn't get much on the player, but they do whistle it down. And Agboki, he would have had a clear look at his second goal potentially there, but Sheridan, they catch the break. Rogers. Cody Green, good job intercepting that one. And once again, they'll just play it down the field. Referee's still going to allow them to continue playing, so Sheridan might be their last chance here. They're going to try to play it in the box. Medeiros, he is there to not allow that striker to move any forward, so he cleared out, and that will do it for this one. The referee will finally call an end to this game, a 1-0 win for the Humber Hawks, and they will end their regular season 10-0. Michael Agboki coming through for the Hawks on senior day with a perfectly placed goal right off the post and into the net. So for my broadcast partner, Sydney Jackson, along with Mo Kroser Shahi, we will see you shortly on Hawk Sports Network for the women's varsity game.